Hey guys, I'm Diksha and today I am going to talk about the top 10 words that have been added in the Oxford's dictionary or the Dictionary of Oxford. So before I start with the words, let me tell you a very amazing thing that this year or maybe in the year 2022-2023, there are almost 700 coinages or 700 new words that have been added in the dictionary along with 1400 words that have been updated. So this is a current update that I have got or we have got from Oxford Dictionary. So now let's move forward to the very first word that we have here. So the first word that we have here is idiocracy. So the new edition idiocracy, it simply refers to a society consisting of or governed by people often characterized as idiots.
Welcome, idiots.
Or maybe a government formed of people considered stupid, arrogant or idiotic. It's mean, I know it is. But let's take a very simple example and a sentence so that you can get the very crux of it. So, whatever is happening, it's because of the idiocracy of Aman, right?
Nobody trusts me. Nobody.
So, this was the example for idiocracy. So, now let's move forward to the very second word that has been added in the dictionary. So, the word is coda.
So coda is someone whose parents or guardians are deaf.
Yes, and now it's time for a fun fact. So, did you know that Coda is a 2021 Oscar-winning movie with the very same name? Coda.
We, deaf actors, can work just like anybody else.
And the storyline was that heroine of this movie, she wanted to become a singer but her parents, they were deaf. So the name of the heroine was Emilia Jones, who was also known as Ruby Rosie in the movie. Now let's move forward to the very third word. The third word is dap. Giving dap or dapping typically involves handshaking, fist pounding, hugging or maybe chest or fist bumping. So for a clear apprehension of dap, we need to have a look at these dab gestures. The gestures are here. Let's talk about the fourth word. The word is Groomzilla. So Groomzilla is basically a person or a demanding and perfectionist groom who is going to be married. And to understand it clearer, you have to see this movie called Three Idiots. Have you seen it? If yes, you must have had an idea that there was a person named Suhas.
Just what? Oh my god! Hey! क्या किया भाई? अरे $300 के शूज है. पुदीने की चटनी और my $300 shoes.
भाग ले. फ्री एडवाइस लेना तो लो नहीं तो जाने दो.
So Suhas from this movie is an ample example of a groomzilla. And girls, here is a very interesting thing for you. You must have seen the famous actor Aditya Roy Kapoor, who is a perfect groomzilla as he has all the traits of a perfect match. And now let's talk about the fifth word in the row, which is unjab. So the term jab was basically used to describe a vaccination injection. So the negative version of jab is unjab, which means that one has not been vaccinated. So let me put this sentence straight up to you that 3/4 population of Indian citizens, it remained unjabbed during COVID-19 pandemic. Yes, it was quite easy. The next word in the row is stress eater. Many of us are stress eaters. When we people are in stress, we eat too much. Karan Johar is one of them. And yes, we have a movie called Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum that has been directed by Karan Johar. And there's a person named Rohan. Rohan is a very chubby, cute guy who eats too much when he's stressed. Or actually, he eats throughout the movie when we see the segment of his childhood. And now, the next word is cringe factor. So cringe factor is basically when you have the feeling of acute embarrassment or distaste. Trust me, the only example that comes in my mind when I hear the word cringe factor is Deepak Kalal.
कश्मीर से हूँ और मैं स्ट्रॉबेरी की सब्जी बादाम के रोटी के साथ खाता हूँ।
वाह, क्या नाम है आपका वैसे?
दीपक कलाल.
दीपक दलाल है.
हेलो दलाल नहीं.
And selfie मैंने ले लिया और दिलों का शूटर है मेरा स्कूटर.
दिलों का शूटर है मेरा स्कूटर. दिलों का शूटर.
All you get is a feeling of cringe, cringe, cringe. So yes, here was the cringe factor.
And this was our another word called gaslighting. And the person who does it is simply called a gaslighter.
So what if I slap you tightly and tell you that I really love you and it's your love that has made me do it? Will that be justified? If yes, it's high time to check your sanity, right? And now it's time for the next word in the row. The word is sass box. There are so many people who are full of sass. So yes, the word sass simply means that a person who is a little cheeky, impudent, impertinent, but in a fun and amusing way. So there are two favorite examples of mine that I often quote whenever I call this word sass or whenever I take this word sass. There is Kareena Kapoor
कौन है ये जिसने दोबारा मुड़ के मुझे नहीं देखा?
and Twinkle Khanna who are full of sass. And trust me, I really adore them for this thing. And now it's time for the last but not the least word. And the word is deepfakes. So when we talk about the deepfakes are basically those people who have been compared or replaced with someone else's likeness. For example, Taapsee Pannu and Kangana Ranaut, they have been called the deepfakes here.
पर इतना सब काम करने के बाद भी आपकी एक दोस्त है जो आपको अपनी सस्ती कॉपी कहती हैं.
So here were the top 10 words that have been added in the dictionary of Oxford that are highly informational and important to you. So make sure you know them all. You should have a proper knowledge of these words. And yes, I will be coming up with such more videos and informational ones. Till then, stay with us.